Hello everybody, Project here and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2 and also welcome to a new video. So this is just a quick video. We're going to have a look at the new Renault. Basically midweek they brought in this new Renault. It's the Renault T model which has been in the game for a little while now. It's not been in the game since original, but it's been in the game for a little while. But this is a newer version. This is sort of a facelift version, if you want to put it that way, you know, if you want to call it that. It's a sort of facelift version. The lights and things like that have changed. We're gonna have a look through it now anyway. But yeah, so we'll just quickly jump into the truck dealer. So if you went and bought a Renault last time, for the first time, you know, when the game first came out, sort of thing, you would have just had these two options. Okay, this is the Renault Premium and this is the Renault Magnum. This truck is just terrible. I'm sorry, but it's just horrible. I mean, yeah, it's just not a nice looking truck. As many of you will know, I'm not a massive Renault truck fan, especially with this one. I just think it's a horrible looking truck, and the thing is, this one looks a bit better, as in the outside, but the inside of this truck looks exactly the same as the inside of this truck. There is no difference. Both trucks you do not get a sat-nav with, so if you wanted a Renault truck, but you know, if you're a bit of a Renault truck fan, because I'm sure there is people out there that is, you wouldn't have been able to have a sat-nav. You would have had to get an aftermarket one. And then further down the line, SCS have brought out the Renault T model truck, which I think is a nice looking truck, and I have actually owned one of these in the game. And it's a decent truck. It's not too bad, and I kind of liked it. There's a few little things that I liked about it, like the dash was quite nice. The speedo was quite clear, which I was always a big fan of. But having said that, these two trucks have digital dashes as well, so they were pretty clear to read. But these didn't come with sat navs, and the dashes are pretty basic inside. But this one was, in fact, I'll quickly show you the Premium. If you go into it and have a look at the dash, as you can see, I mean, there's no sat nav. Even if you get the top of the range one, which is this one here, there's still no sat nav. In fact, all it does is it puts an armrest in there, and it looks like it's got some slightly comfortable seats. That's it. That's what you get. You don't even get a dash, a sat nav or anything. But this is pretty clear. This is what I liked about it, really. And that's it. So if you come out of that one and then go into the Magnum, it's exactly the same. There is no difference. The dash is exactly the same. So like I say, further down the line, they brought the T model in. Now if you look at the T model, we'll just quickly bring it up bigger. You've got the lights here, the fronts and everything. You go inside, it looks a bit better. You've got sat nav. All this is a bit more modern. Obviously it's automatic gearbox. The dash is quite clear. The speedo is here, nice and big and bright. You can see it. So it looks okay. It's a truck you can deal with. But now they brought out the facelift, which is this one. You can instantly see that the front is different. So if we go back to this one, there's the front on there, and you go to this one, so it's completely different. Lights are different. The truck itself's pretty similar, but the lights are different. Whoa, hello, what's happening? I clicked the wrong button there. So if you go on there, click that, you can see the lights are different. We just move around here, And all this front is different here. I think the grill's slightly different. The body shape's pretty similar. There's probably not much in it, to be honest, but it is slightly different here. Got a little bit of a indentation there. I don't know, makes it look a little bit better. It's to be honest with you, like I've said before, I'm not a massive Renault fan, cars or trucks, but this does look okay. It looks kind of nice. It's a nice looking truck, you know. If you jump in, again, it's very similar to the original T model, but you've got all this is different. You can also have options to put a phone there if you want, and then you've got different stitching and you've got these kind of stitchings and things. You've got the nice fancy seats, so it looks nice. I mean, you've got, you know, the different options. You can go to the different years of truck, but you get a sat nav in these ones, which is good. It's a bit more up to date, you know. I just don't know why they didn't put sat navs in the other trucks, but the Magnum and the Premium. But anyway, they didn't. Even if you get the top of the range, you've still got no sat nav. But in this one you can. But yeah, that's inside. It looks okay. It's not a bad truck. Like I say, again, you get the speedo here, nice and big. The dials are fairly big, so you can see what you're doing. Rev counter, indicators. All this is quite clear and nice. Yeah, it's like I say, it's a fairly nice truck. It's not bad at all. You can't really complain. So if we jump out, we'll jump back to our truck. Hopefully. Let's just have a quick look. Oh. So yeah, here it is in the flesh. So I'm using this truck at the moment. We're not going to do a trip today. To be basically honest with you, I haven't got time. But I will quickly run through the changes. Now, if you look at the front here, you've got the new lights. They've added strobe into it, so when you put the ignition on, you've got your daylight running lights. So if I turn the ignition off again, and you look at the headlights, the line in the middle of the headlights, that's your daylight running lights. So your ignition's on now. If you turn the indicator on, you can just see that the right hand side there, or the left hand side on the truck, the indicator's on and it's actually strobing. So you can see that it's sort of strobing across. With it being light, daylight, you can't really see it. Let's see if we can have a look at this one. You can sort of see it there, but it sort of strobes across, which is quite cool. It's a modern thing that things have nowadays. And then the backlights have got the arrows and the little brake lights. They're all LED lights, and then you've got your reversers, which for some reasons threw us into the cab. Okay, that's weird. But yeah, you've got your reversers. Oh yeah, there they are. Okay, I don't know why it throws us into the cab when I do that. But anyway. There's a little indicator here as well on the side. You can just see it there. Well, that's the only one there is actually on the side. I didn't realise that. But yeah. And like I say, you've got the strobing. And the lights are pretty good. You've got some halogen lights in there. Your little flashes there as well. So yeah, it's all pretty good. It's not a bad looking truck. You can make it look nice and sort of, you know, cool, if you want to call it cool. But now this is the downside to this truck. The original T model, the engine was absolutely terrible. It sounded like a bag of spanners. It literally sounded like you had no oil in the truck whatsoever. It was very noisy. It just didn't sound very good. You can get a mod on the Steam workshop to change the sound of the engine, which is what I had. when I owned one of these trucks before this one, which was a while back, you know, but I've bought this one just purposely, just purely for the video, and I haven't got the sound mod on this one, so I'll just let you listen to it run. Okay, so it sounds okay there, but listen to that. Just listen to that. I don't know, there's something about it. I think while they were updating it, they should have just... Yeah, to me, it's just... It's not a great sound, the engine, and hopefully they're going to iron that out a little bit, maybe. There probably is a mod out there that you can use, like the other one, to sort of make it a different sound. But yeah, I would have thought if they've given it a facelift and everything, they would have done the engine sound, made it a little bit better, but they haven't. It's like the original, so that's not great. But that is really the only downside to it. Other than that, the truck itself's quite nice. If we jump in and sort ourselves out and put the ignition on, it's quite a nice dash. You can see that it's fairly nice. You've got the nice big sat nav. Again, you can have your phone on the side there, and again it supports all the accessories, so if you've got the accessory DLC, it will support them. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's, like I say, it's a nice truck. You've got the indicators. It's got a fairly nice sound to it. Again, you've got the little computer options to run through there. You can even turn the phone off, actually, I've just noticed. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You've got, oh, there's the speedo up at the top there. I thought it was here, but this is the computer screen. But yeah, so it's a pretty good truck. What do I think of it? Well, it's a Renault at the end of the day, and I'm not a massive fan of Renaults, but this one's okay. If I was to have a Renault, it would be this one. Like I say, I've bought this for the purpose of the video. I probably will use it for a little bit, just see how it goes, but it's the engine noise that gets me. I think they should have sort of smoothed it out a bit for the new version of the truck, but they haven't. Maybe they will. If not, you'll have to have a look for some mods. But yeah, that's the Renault T, guys. The Renault T Evolution, I think it's called. I can't even remember what it's called. That's really bad, isn't it? Doing a video about it, I can't even remember what it's called. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, that's it. But I can't find what the name's called. Oh my god, this is terrible. Exclusive? I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, that's the new truck. So if you like Renaults, you'll probably like this one. It's definitely better than the Magnum. Saying that, I think anything will be better than the Magnum. Yeah, so that's how a little look at the Renault. It's okay. It's a decent truck. The sound is not great, but other than that, it's a nice truck, and it'll do you well for however many miles you're doing it. So thank you for watching this, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was a short video, and until next time, bye bye for now.